Do, 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 do. Ah, I am live. Good evening, all. This is In the Paint, uh, the YouTube live stream show. My name is Rodney Jones. I'm your host slash moderator, and joining me shortly is the man that created In the Paint, that would be Mr. Mark A. Cunningham. Hopefully, he will be on with us tonight, so we'll see. But if he isn't, so what? I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. Obviously, this is Super Bowl Sunday, so we have the notoriously worldwide hated New England Patriots going against the up-and-coming Los Angeles Rams in Sunday, airing at 6:30 in the p.m. EST. Excuse me, I'm not talking correctly so far. I'll get it. I'm a little tired, so hang with me. Also, in big basketball news, the New York Knicks traded their unicorn, known as Kristaps Porzingis. Mr. Porzingis has not been playing, I'd say, about a year and a half now. He was out with a torn ACL, and they traded him to who they traded him to? Dallas Mavericks. You think as a sports guy I would know this, but well, whatever. Again, thank you for joining me. And look who's arriving to his own show late. This guy. I just don't get it. Are you there, Matt 611? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. What's up? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Watch your tone.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you late to your own show?
I'm not late. It's a minute. I saw you introduce
You're late.
Show.
You're
a minute. Just calm down.
I don't care. I'm not going to calm down. I'm putting you on blast, okay? Because
whatever.
9:30 is 9:30, okay? Not 9:31, right. Not 9:30 and 33 seconds. None of that nonsense. So bring your ass into the fray when you're supposed to, okay?
Right. Also, while I'm before the show, why are you texting me when you know I'm putting out the show? You distract me when you do that. You know that, right?
I don't give a damn if I distract you. So what? You be here. Yeah, listen, I can chew gum and walk, and I would assume that you.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
All right. Well, I was just telling the audience what the show is going to be about tonight. We got Super Bowl Sunday. We got our preview of the New England Patriots going against the Los Angeles Rams. You know, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I mentioned about the big trade with the New York Knicks, Kristaps Porzingis getting traded to the Dallas Mavericks. You know, let's get started with that. I just want to say that I laughed a lot today because with the of a lot of Knick fanaticals, as I like to call them, not fans, but fanaticals, because that's just what the freak they are. I found it rather funny because they were screaming like it's the bloody end of the world or something. No, I mean, have you noticed this? I mean, it's just crazy to me. The reactions have been, you know, and they're just so over emotional. I mean, we got Carl Thomas playing in the background. We got Ralph Tresvant, you know, backing him up. You understand? And it's just ridiculous to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, my thing is this, again, to over emotional Knicks fans. Whenever a trade goes down, especially if something of this magnitude goes down, stop, look at it, analyze it, think about it, let it swirl around your head briefly before you get caught up all emotional about it. Because if you really think about it, it's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade at all. You know, I'm looking at New York One News. They have, you know, they talked about the trade. Then, of course, they switch over to the fans' reaction. Holy Christ! I'm laying in bed, waking up, whatnot, and I'm cracking up before I even brush my teeth. You understand? I'm like, this is hilarious. You know. So my thing is, I think the Knicks did a good thing. First of all, let's talk about the guy that didn't want to be here for one. You understand? He asked about the status of the team, which direction it was going in. You know, I guess I'm going to assume that he didn't get the answer he wanted. So from that point, and they granted him that. You understand? If your heart isn't in a place that you want to be, why be here? Why
Mm-hmm.
be here? Doesn't make any sense. So of course they're gonna trade him. You're gonna want a disgruntled quote unquote superstar to be here when he doesn't want to be here. That makes no sense whatsoever. So I say, get his ass out of here. Bye. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you played. It's not like you earned your money for the last year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. Bye. And you're probably not going to play again this year. So again, bye. It's not that serious. Opened up two. Now I will say this: the Knicks, by doing this move, they did add pressure to themselves because you have now you have room for two max slots. I'm talking about max salary for any type of free agent superstars coming up in the off season. And let's be honest, man. We haven't signed anybody of any major significance in a long time.
Right.
When I'm talking about top tier free agents. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, they put themselves in a position. But again, at least they did that. You understand?
Right.
At least they did that. They did what they had to do. Now it's up to them to sell. You understand what I'm saying? To sell the guards G to these potential free agents coming up this off season. So it's on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at least they have that option to do so.
Right.
Now, what are some of your thoughts? We're gonna go back and forth on this, pretty much all show, whatnot, besides our other stuff. But what's some of your initial thoughts?
Oh, Nick, we had Nick guys in our group posting at 5 a.m. That's a shitty deal. Oh, they got back DeAndre Jordan and Wesley Matthews and Dennis Smith Jr. They're trash. And like you said, being emotional and not looking at why did they get DeAndre Jordan, Wesley Matthews, and Dennis Smith Jr. DeAndre Jordan, he's a solid player. I like him. He can be on any team and help any playoff team because he gets double doubles and he blocks shots. He's a
Right.
rim protector. But he also has an expiring contract that's worth $24 million, you morons. Also, Wesley Matthews is a solid two-way player, offensively, defensively. Swing man, small forward, two guard. He can score.
Right.
I think he's on an expiring contract. Also, he has trade value for later. And Dennis Smith Jr. is a former lottery pick who's was a up and coming player until this year. He got into the rift with Carlisle, a coach in Dallas. So, and Knicks fans, they got 2 future first round picks. If this was the Boston Celtics, or if this was the Philadelphia 76ers, Knicks fans and the Knicks fans who reacted negatively emotionally would be clapping their hands.
Of course.
Because that's how Boston has built into the team it is now. Through making savvy trades and getting lottery picks and getting draft picks and stockpiling draft picks.
Right.
Knicks have a first round draft pick that should be in the top 3 when the draft comes. They have future number 1 draft picks to go with the draft picks they haven't traded in the future, which they kept. The Knicks didn't give up a lot. They gave up injured KP, who didn't want to be here. Bye. Like you said, bye.
Pretty
and
much.
Who isn't ready to be a superstar, isn't ready to be the man. So you can go. Courtney Lee. I didn't mind Courtney Lee on a playoff team. He's a good piece to have. Solid offensive two-way, 3-and-D guy. Tim Hardaway Jr. Bye. Bloated contract, overrated, ridiculous contract that Mills gave you at $18 million, and Dallas, y'all gotta come up off of that. Y'all gotta come up off the cake for that boy, because he got a 15% trade kicker. So buy to the bad contract and buy to an
Right.
expensive contract in Courtney Lee. Trey Burke. I think if he was given more time to play here, he'd have been his stats would be better. He's a solid player. But he didn't fit here. We have too many guards as is, so Trey Burke had to go. And it's a solid trade. It's a win trade. They got 74 million in cap money. And yes, myself and
Indeed.
members of this show, we have been the biggest detractors of the Knicks over the years because the Knicks used to do stupid, ridiculous, monotonously, morbidly stupid, dumb things with their salary cap and with signing players.
Right, right, right.
So this time they getting it right. Not saying that free agents are gonna knock down the doors to come here, but you have 74 million. Now, if you can't get the top tier guys, what you should do is what you've been doing over the past. Sign some good players and sign them to cap friendly contracts for no longer than say maybe 2 years or 2 years with an option.
Right.
This way, as free agency keeps swinging around and certain players who are good, they can be on your radar. Say like a Giannis in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
When his deals come up, maybe you could go
Mm-hmm.
after him in three,
Well,
4 years, you know?
wait, I feel you,
Not
but
saying that could happen, but
right.
you 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 think about the future, you think about the present,
Mm-hmm.
and you forget the ugly past of the past 40 years that the Knicks have succumbed us to.
Yeah, yeah. Now let me just throw this out there, Mac, and you could respond. It's like a kind of like a statement slash question. My thing is, what can be done if it's true that players outside the Knicks and they when it comes upon their free agency, excuse me, and they pretty much automatically dismiss the possibility of signing with the Knicks due to the presumed toxic environment that this franchise has. What could be done to remedy that? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, there's a few. I mean, you got Fizdale there. I personally believe he's a snake oil salesman. I just think he's full of shit. I don't really believe in him and like that. I'm sorry, I just don't. That's just my personal thing. There's others that
Mhm.
may agree and others that may disagree. That's me. You understand? But I want to know, like you got a guy like what's my man's name? Perry. I forgot his first name. You have to excuse me.
Scott Perry.
Excuse me, thank you. Scott Perry. Maybe he can be part of the change to change that thought, you know what I'm saying, in other players and free agents that might have briefly considered, but like, nah, look how they treated Patrick Ewing, Carmelo Anthony, and so on. You understand? And they see that. And it's a turnoff, obviously. You
Right.
understand? But what could be done? And I know I got an obvious answer. Yeah, we'll just get the guy, the owner to sell the franchise. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be the number one answer. But I'm saying outside of that, if anything, what can be done to change that
Listen,
perception?
if I was working within the Knicks organization and they had me as are you still talking?
Who?
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
I'm looking. Okay. My bad. Yeah, if it was me who was in a Scott Perry or a Mills position, I would sit down with Dolan and tell him, listen, man, you've done a horrible job. You need to relax. Um, Understand that you will make money, as the owner of the Knicks. You'll always make money. But don't you want the perception of being a better persona than you have publicly, a better persona for the Knicks organization? The NBA is good when the Knicks are good. The NBA is good when the
Right,
Lakers are good.
right.
The Celtics have been good over the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lakers probably will be good due to the fact that they have LeBron and they have Magic Johnson running the organization with Jenny Buss. and not the idiot bus that used to run the organization. James Dolan, get out of your own way, man. Do you have advisors? Do they you know what he did recently?
No.
I happen to like Stefan Bondi, who's one of the New York reporters. He one of the few New York reporters I think is cool. You know, he's Philippe Bondi, that's his son. Philippe Bondi's son, Stefan, has been working at the Daily News also. He's cool. I like his reporting. He doesn't irk me like most New York journalists do.
Okay.
And Dolan, once again, you disrespect a reporter because you didn't like what he reported about you, which was only the truth. He banned him from the most recent he banned him from the press conference for the trade, and he banned him from another press conference, you know, the past couple of days that have been going on, you know, since the Knicks have been top priority in the news workings. He banned him from after a game. He banned him from that press conference, and he banned him from the trade press conference. Come on, man.
Wow.
You can't do that to New York reporters, especially one who's as good as Stefan Bondi. You would probably want to align yourself with him instead of treating him like shit.
Exactly. That why would you do something like that? See, God, I just can't with this guy. I just can't. This is this is exactly why. You know, listen, I'm a man of a certain age. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is, I've been rooting for this team for a long time. Okay, rooting for this team for a long time, and I don't know what happened, but let me just finish. Long time, and really, we're doing that now. You know what I'm saying? We're doing that now. We've done already enough damage already. Do you understand? You've done enough damage, and that's not enough for you. Come on, man.
And also, this year if you know, I like Enes Kanter as a person. Like him as a player also. He just right now he doesn't fit what the Knicks need and where in the direction the Knicks are going. But Enes Kanter is a wild card as a person. You know, I kind of like that. You know, I like a little crazy. Enes Kanter said he looked at the Knicks press people and he said, you know, they want me to go, but I'm not done yet recently. Or he calls them out. He calls them out on their BS. He said, you know, they over here, so I can't say what I really want to say, but I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Okay.
And
that's ridiculous, man.
Listen, I understand you want your players to say certain things and not disparage and speak badly about your organization. But also you want them to be as candid as possible and you want them to be as real as possible. You can't do that with the Knicks because there's always some press person that works for AKA you know one of Dolan's people who's pulling the strings, and they can't let people be themselves in front of the media, in front of the fans. And you know, he that stuff has to stop. He's been doing that since he took over. He's real sensitive about how he's perceived in the media, but you still act like an asshole. So we gonna dish you. You know, I'm still gonna flame your little Twitter page for your whack music group. We probably won't ever be able to allowed in the Garden.
Nah, more than likely not. Our press passes will be denied permanently. You understand? It's just ridiculous, man. This guy, man, he makes it so difficult. Thank God I got off that bandwagon a few years ago. I'm sorry to say it, I'm officially K, and the way they play, the way they're going about their business, they're handling their business the right way. So I can respect that. But this guy, he's a fucking clown. He's a moron. And I just can't. I can't. After 40 plus something years of rooting for a team and not seeing anything for my pain and suffering, you understand? It's too much. It's too much. And just like I told you guys before, when I stopped rooting for them, the food tastes better, the air quality seemed better. You understand? Everything was just better, improved. You know what I'm saying? Tenfold. So I'm done with them. The only way I'll come back if they miraculously make a coup of getting like a Anthony Davis or Kevin Durant, then I'll be like, okay, see something, you know, and even then I'm still gonna be like half-hearted into it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know that's not gonna happen. People, you know, say, oh well, you don't know that, and you know, New York is a good destination, and you know, there's money and there's opportunities and blah 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 blah. But still, yo, it's a toxic environment, man. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I'm not making this shit up. You know what I'm saying? You can go
No.
back, you can at the history, okay, the transactions. Yeah, I'm not making this shit up. I'm just reporting on it. You understand? So therefore, it's facts if I'm reporting on it.
Right. You know what? I gotta address something. I'm not mad at KP for wanting to leave. I'm not. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
could leave. I'm not mad at him for wanting to leave. I'm mad. I look at what his brother did and the way they did it. That wasn't cool. The optics don't look good in how
Mm-hmm.
in certain things you did. And I know I was in favor of him walking out on Phil Jackson
Right.
because I would have walked out on Phil Jackson. I ain't coming to meet you,
I would have
man.
I would have punched Phil Jackson, then walked out.
But I think Kristaps. So now you know you're not in the New York market anymore. Dallas is a smaller market, although Mark
Mm-hmm.
Cuban is a good owner, or he's somewhat of a decent owner.
No, no
Um,
doubt, no doubt.
he's trying to win. He might be an asshole, but he's trying to win. You're in a smaller market now. You're not gonna get that New York money anymore. You're not gonna. You really don't have any. Kristaps doesn't have many. Any endorsement deals really that I
Right,
know of.
right.
So now you in Dallas, you even further away from getting that endorsement money.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Rose can he can play on $5 million veteran minimum contracts because he signed a big sneaker deal. So
Mm-hmm.
he signed like $180 million sneaker deal.
Oh, so he's paid. He good.
Yes, he is.
He's good.
Yeah.
So he
So
could sign that $500,000 minimum. You know what I'm saying? Veterans contract. He's
right,
good.
right. So even though he's been injured a large part of his career,
Mm-hmm.
and that's affected him the last say 5 years
Mm-hmm.
or so, money wise, in terms of the contracts he's been getting.
Right.
He's good. You take a guy like Rajon Rondo. Um, Rajon Rondo didn't
Mm-hmm.
cash in like Chandler Parsons cashed in, and like Tim Hardaway Jr. cashed in because he got injured, and also because of his persona. Um, so Rajon Rondo should have been a $20 million player. He's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's making about half of that. Kristaps, you coming off a bad injury. I don't know if Dallas gonna max you out yet.
Mm. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see, man. Um, you know what? I want to switch lanes, and I'm still gonna stay in the NBA, my dude. But I wanted to talk about this whole AD thing with the Lakers and Boston and the Knicks, possibly. Yeah, right. Uh, excuse me. Um, yo, one thing I found funny, and this especially in regards to the Lakers, is that boy, man. Is that boy and his pops, man. Lonzo Ball, man. You know, I gotta point something out, man, because you know, at the job, man, I got the, you know, I'm not gonna name names, but the youngin, you
Mhm.
know, I think they know everything, and I'm like, I said, okay, when Lonzo first came, I said to him, I said, yo, Lonzo Ball is not gonna be a Laker for life.
Right.
I told him that straight out during his rookie season. He's like, nah, you
Right.
don't know what you're talking about. You know what you're talking about? What happens? Year later, whatever, year two later. Actually, it's next year, right?
Right.
He's in discussions. And he's like, oh, they just throwing it out there because right now he's playing good. He's lit right now, da 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 da. And I'm like, dude, you ever heard the statement fire? Okay, because if they're bringing this guy up, you understand, and they're talking about him, Brandon Ingram, possibly Kyle Kuzma, draft pick, yo, for Anthony Davis, then it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If both parties agree in principle, your boy Lonzo is going to New Orleans. He's not gonna be a Laker. Face it,
Right.
that's just what it is. You know,
Right.
and what I find especially funny to me on this is the fact that his father got involved. And they said, "Oh, Lonzo's camp. If they pursue Anthony Davis, they want to demand a trade." How stupid is that? I found that really ridiculous because, first of all, you're going to be traded. You don't have you have nowhere to stand on this. If they want to get Anthony Davis and your name is included in that, what are you talking about that you're going to demand a trade? You already traded, fool. That was it. Did you happen to catch that, or is it me?
Yeah, we talked about it Tuesday.
Oh, yo, okay. I'm
On the
sorry, I wasn't there.
BTR Live show.
My bad.
No,
My bad.
it's
I
all
wasn't
good.
there for that.
But listen, he's an idiot. LeVar Ball, and I've said it from jump. He's an idiot. You don't understand the logistics of basketball and the basketball business. You can't. You
Right.
have no leverage right now. You're on your rookie deal. You can't ask a team, well, can you trade me to a team where my son is going to be guaranteed starters minutes? No, he gonna have to go sit
Jesus.
behind Elvis Payton and probably Drew Holiday in New
Drew
Orleans.
Holiday. Right. Exactly.
You're
I
gonna
just
have
found that.
to. Let me finish. You're gonna have to
I'm sorry.
compete for your. You're gonna have to compete for your
Uh-huh.
spot, not the BS you've been doing with your other two sons, where everything is good, where you manipulating everything. You are not gonna manipulate the LA Lakers. You're not gonna manipulate the New Orleans Pelicans, and you're not gonna manipulate the NBA.
Right.
And you
Right.
need to fall back, get people their product with them whack ass sneakers.
Oh my God. Did y'all talk
And
about that yet? Did y'all
oh,
actually talk about that?
I addressed that a little bit. You need to fix your product, man. Sneakers falling apart on people. How you big baller brand and your and your product falling apart? People waiting 6 months for their product, and then when they get it, it's not correct, and they can't reach you on the phone, and you have a no. He doesn't There's no refunds with this dude.
Why? Well, yeah, because they're falling apart on people.
Yo,
You're not trying to
if
get
I
me.
order some $400 sneakers and it take me 4 months, I'm gonna be looking for LeVar.
but dude, I'm just saying, think about it. Yeah, listen, if I was LeVar Ball, I would have instituted that funds because I'm making a shitty ass product. You understand? That's gonna
Right.
when you wear it outside, if it rains, the shit falls apart. I mean, the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You think, come on, I'm not gonna return your money. It's basically I got you.
Yeah.
When you mess with me, you get got, and that's what it is.
Well,
You understand? So
didn't you call Coach Fizdale a snake oil salesman?
I surely did.
LeVar is a master snake oil salesman.
I'm just saying, bro. My thing. That's a hustle. You understand? You know, once you get the money, yo, the hell with you. Let the buyer beware. So if you were foolish enough to invest, you know what I'm saying? And I say that, and a lot of people go and say, "Oh, you hating on LeVar again?" Whatever. I'm just speaking
I'm
my
not
truth.
hating.
You understand the way I see it? You know
And
what I'm
wait,
saying? But
most
dude, yeah, go ahead.
most people that defend LeVar Ball don't wear Big Baller Brand and haven't bought Big Baller Brand. Why ain't you supporting him then?
Mm-hmm.
You riding for him publicly, but
Exactly.
you know, I'm listen.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $400 for no sneakers, and I'm not.
No.
I know he got other sneakers that
No.
cost too. I'm not paying $200 for sneakers.
I got news for you. I'm not paying 20 cents for the sneakers. How about that? All right. I'm not paying 20 cents. You know, I wouldn't put no money to. I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, you're not supporting the black man and da da da. Yo, listen, I don't like the guy, period. Okay. That's just what you can call me a hater and what I don't give a fuck. I don't like to do it. And if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to support them. So fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? And your feelings and all that shit and raising the fist. Fuck all that. I'm not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to do, and that's it. You're not getting a dime, a penny from me. Period.
Wait, our brother Ronan said if I were crazy enough to buy $400 kicks, Ronan's in the chat room. He said he better get a damn superpower with the sneakers.
Amen. Amen.
For real.
I agree. Amen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, get out of here, man. I'm sorry. You know, it's just annoying. You know, it really is. Because he's a black man. Whatever. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Listen, I support black businesses, but there's certain black businesses I'm not supporting.
Brother, so do I. So do I. But I'm not supporting his black business because I don't like him. Okay.
Well, you listen, we can't support everybody. Every black person is not for us to be supporting. $400 sneakers and you no. I see now every other product he comes out with now, sneaker related, the prices are low on them.
You're damn right. He's still trying to get that cheddar. He's still trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? He knows he was being ridiculous with $495 tag. You understand? So now you know people ain't going for the okie doke. So now you want to lower it to 200. Make it. That's a better. Maybe that. No, nigga. No.
Well,
you understand?
I think people in our group had said he could always lower the prices. I'm like, well, that's bad business. You wanna start out wherever you start out and then grow, not regress.
Yeah,
regressing is bad business. Lowering the prices is bad business. If he was smart, he would have came out with those sneakers. No more than $100, no less than 65. That's the going market for a new company.
Right.
And even Marbury sneakers are not costing that much. Those I will support now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But again,
and I have.
I feel you. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going off my little tangents.
Go ahead, brother.
So I apologize. Listen, we're gonna go to the lane in the NFL if that's cool with you, unless you have something else you would like to bring up, Mac. If that's cool. Let's talk about. I don't know if you guys brought this up Tuesday because again I wasn't there. My apologies. Jason Garrett.
What about?
Well, there's a report that they're not extending him.
Ooh.
So basically, this next season in the NFL for the Dallas Cowboys job, pretty much from my understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I find this kind of interesting. A lot of Dallas Cowboy fans, a lot of fans in general in football, they say that this guy deserves to be fired. So I think this might be the moment. If they don't show improve next season, that's pretty much a wrap for Jason Garrett. And I know especially a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans will probably be rejoicing. I found that quite interesting. What are some of your initial thoughts on that?
Hot seat. He on the hot seat next year. Even though they signed a new offensive coordinator and they signed a new quarterbacks coach. He's still on the hot seat because he deserves to be on the hot seat. They sort of underperformed under him. Dallas should be better than they are with the talent that they have. You know, once they got the quarterback and the running back, when they got Dak Prescott and they got Ezekiel Elliott, and they went 14-2. They shouldn't have fallen the next 2 years. You know, these past 2 years they've been very mediocre. He's on a hot seat and he deserves to be. Personally, I think he should have been fired a few years ago.
Well, you know what, Mac? I mean, listen, you guys that follow In the Paint, both the BTR shows and on the YouTube live stream, you guys already know I like the past 2 seasons. All right, and so I don't know the players like that because I'm not watching, I'm not following nothing. However, I will say this: from what I do know, Dallas this past season, their defense was good. I'm not going to say it was. They played well. You know, they were aggressive after the ball, from what I understand. In that way, they attacked a lot. And they were good. You understand? Defensively, I thought they were fine. It's just the offense. And again, you know, Mac, as they address that they fired the what's that guy, Linehan, Scott Linehan, if I'm not mistaken, Linehan, whatever his name is, they fired him. So that's one issue taken care of. Perhaps, and hopefully to Dallas Cowboy fans, they'll get this OC that's in here, and he could change that. You understand? And if they could have the offense improve and yet still keep the defense where the defense was somewhat reliable, then maybe, you know, I'm not going to say they're going to be 15-1 or 14-2 or 13-3, but they could be kings of the NFC East next season if it all lines up together. You understand? So let's see. Let's see. There's no question in my mind. This is a very important year for the Dallas Cowboys, and as it pertains to the head coach, Jason Garrett.
Wow. Ronan just said he's been there 8 years, 2 playoff victories. The 2015 season should have been his last.
Well, listen, Ronan has a point. You know, he does have a point. I'm not going to deny that. Maybe he should have been. You know, and I think Ronan, if I'm not mistaken, Ronan is a Cowboy fan.
That's right. He is.
I think he is. Okay, that's what I thought. Right. Yeah, listen, I can't deny that. I have to agree. He should have been dumped after. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to say again that this upcoming season is very important. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if they could pull it together offensively and get the points that they need and show improvement, Scary thought could save his job.
Right. He has to get to the playoffs, and he has to get a playoff win. He has to have a deep run in the playoffs.
You think really a deep run, or just one win in the playoffs? You really think a deep run?
He gotta no less than going to the NFC Championship.
Wow. Okay, that's a heavy load right there. I mean, if that's the standard, that's a bit of a heavy load. So you might as well just say that he's going to be axed, pretty much. You might as well. I mean, you throwing down a gauntlet like that. I mean, is that what it is? I mean, do we know this for sure? I mean,
it has to be. 8 years, 2 playoff games.
Yeah, I hear you. I understand completely where you're going with that, but that's like a heavy one right there. That's a heavy burden right there. So again, that's like, you know, listen. You just like opening the door for this dude. You know what I'm saying? And just like, okay, the door's open. I'm getting ready to put the boot to your ass and hit the road jack. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it looks like to me. So again, listen. What can I say? You know what I mean? What can I say, brother? What can I say? Right. Also, this is it. This is the end of the football season this Sunday. This is it. We gotta wait till next year to talk shit between the Giants and the Cowboys and other organizations that talk a lot of BS. You know, people hate the Patriots, blah 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 blah. But we got it going down this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Super Bowl. Now I haven't looked at the odds. I don't know who's heavily favored. It should be the New England Patriots. I would assume so. Going against the Los Angeles Rams, upstarts. They played a good year. They had a good year. I'm not gonna lie, they had a good year. However, they're going against the hated, the vaunted New England Patriots. And I myself am not, even though I may sound like one, I'm not the New England Patriots. What there is with me is a very healthy dose of respect for those guys. You understand? Belichick, Brady, Edelman, Gronk and them, they do it. You have to give them respect. You have to give the genius of Bill Belichick respect. Yeah, I know about the gates and the cheating and blah, 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 and all that good stuff. I understand. I get it. But the bottom line is they are there in a position to win. Period. And this story. But I say, oh, Brady, oh, he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest. I can only think of one person, and I probably owe this to our brother Richard Bush. Outside of Joe Montana, Brady's the best. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Because Montana went to 4 bowls and never lost. So, okay, you the man like that. You got it. But outside of that, it's got to be Brady. It has to be. You know what I'm saying? The man gets the job done, no matter what. He makes average to below average receivers look great. Because tell me that you heard of before. Would you ever even heard of a Edelman? Would you ever heard of a Wes Welker? You understand what I'm saying? He makes these average to below average wide receivers. He makes period. Yeah, if it's in the system, whatever. But the system freaking works for them, and it equates to the ultimate success. This guy is playing for, and I believe that he's going to win his 6th Super Bowl. 6. How many quarterbacks can say that? How many? Come on. I'm just saying. He's going to probably more than likely win because they're not losing back to back. I'm sorry. They're not. No, they're not doing that. I bet the house on it. And all right. Well, I guess I'm going to be homeless because I don't see that shit happening. I'm sorry. Call me crazy, but I don't see that happening. The man and that show, they got it. They got it. A lot of people probably was like, oh no, early in the year, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it. And guess what? Guess who's representing the AFC this year? The New England Patriots. So people need to stop. They need yo. See, you're a hater. That's what you hate all the and that's fine. And that's fine. You can ride in that hate lane. That's fine. See, me, I'm gonna be objectionable. I'm not a fan either. But again, it's about respect and what they are doing and what they have accomplished.
I respect them, but this year,
what?
Their defense was bad.
Well, okay.
Check the stats. Their defense was giving up 300 yards and over 20 points a game. They're gonna get carved up. I know Belichick is a mad genius, but their defense is not good. He doesn't have the players that he had years back that made plays on the defensive side of the ball. So they're gonna get ate up. And also LA Rams front 4 is gonna wreak havoc. They're gonna look at they're watching those tapes of the Giants, and they're gonna, it's gonna be a game wrecker. I look for the game to be close, but the Rams are gonna win.
Okay. I first of all, I just want to. I'm looking at in the chat room. This is hilarious. Black at you, production. What's up, brother? And of course, my man Ronan Black. Thanks for being here as well. These guys are cracking me up right now. My man Black at your production said, when you get the tuck rules and the refs backing you, you're gonna be the best. Oh my God, I love that.
Right on that. He's right.
I'm gonna give you 50% on that. I feel you. I feel you. And also, my man Ronan Black, it says Sunday at 6:33, gonna get my Nacho Supreme, my beer, and watch The Punisher on Netflix.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man, you guys kill me right now. That's funny, man. I'm just saying, man. That like I said, man, it's you guys gonna be so sorely disappointed. About what time is that? About 10:33, 10:40, something like that. Yeah, y'all gonna be highly disappointed. Y'all gonna be highly disappointed. I hate to say be the bearer of bad news, but y'all gonna be highly disappointed, man. Sorry. You too, Mac. Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed.
What you mean?
And then
disappointed?
You're gonna be disappointed because the Rams are gonna lose, and then what's gonna happen is right after that, I'm gonna go on Twitter and I'm gonna go.
Don't tag me, son. Don't tag me. Don't tag me in none of your BS. Then you know now.
I'm on this. Because that for me that's fun. I consider that like that's just hilarious to me. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
don't tag me in none of your mess, man.
I'm gonna tag you just for you telling me not to tag you. You are gonna be automatically. You're gonna be the first one I tag.
You know what? Your Twitter account gonna get flagged too. Don't play with me. I'm petty
word?
like
Really?
that.
We doing
I'm
that?
gonna be petty like that. I'm gonna roll Martin
because of
you.
Wow. All because of New England hate. That's a damn shame. That's horrible.
Your account gonna be suspended
and you
by
are
Monday.
a sports guy. You are a sports guy. You're supposed to be objectionable.
I ain't objectionable about nothing, Boston.
Oh my God. Oh, I can tell you right now, we're not. But my man Black Actor said, he's not expecting the Rams to win anyway. So
they're gonna surprise
so
people.
He cleared that up. Good man.
In all my hate though, I don't see
what?
New England's still a good team, but I don't see them beating the Rams.
Nah.
No.
All right, we gonna see. We gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. I don't see the Patriots losing 2 bowls in a row. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Nah, I don't see that. Nope. You know the mad genius is cooking up a scheme right now for that not to go down. I truly believe that. You know that guy's no joke, bro. He's no joke.
Wait, Black Action Production. He just called Pete Carroll's the Skittles eating ass.
That's funny, man. Well, like I said, man. So now, unless you want to add some other stuff, you have any other sports shorts that you want to get into? Well, guess what? This is one of my favorite times of In the Paint, and that's the fact that we don't talk about sports all the time. We get into a little social commentary, and I think that's where we at right now, and I'm loving it. Mac, there's something that you wanted to bring up in a previous show, but you didn't get a chance to get off your chest. Opportunity to get off, and I'm gonna chime in. We're gonna go back and forth on this and a few other things as well.
Terry Crews and his crusade, whatever he's trying to do, his Me Too moment, my man, you let an old shriveled white man grab your junk in front of your wife, and you did nothing. Now you are mad at black men who are criticizing you for that, specifically DL Hughley, who you threatened. You said you would slap him, but you ain't got no smoke for the dude that grabbed your junk in front of your wife. I got a problem with you, man. Just get off of Twitter with that and just take the L on it.
Hold up. So what? I didn't know all of this, to be perfectly honest with you, Mac. But you just said something that maybe stop you for a second. So he went to Twitter with that instead of going to DL himself?
Yeah. He approached DL. He approached Russell Simmons and Tariq Nasheed. He approached all of them on Twitter.
On Twitter, but not live face to face.
No.
All right. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Like I was saying though, you let that dude violate you publicly, and you had nothing. You said you and your wife caught yourselves because you said you were worried about your career. Nobody's doing that to Mac. If anybody touch me in that region and they getting their jaw tapped. Mm-hmm. That's just me. That's how I'm built.
I feel you. My thing is, dude, my thing is this. Just like my whole beef with this is the fact that as a grown man, as a grown black man,
right,
you had to step to people through social media. that bothers the fuck out of me just from jump. You understand? Now, Terry Crews is a big guy. You understand? He played football, whatever. And you mean to tell me with your big monkey ass, and I'm sorry I said monkey, I know that, don't get offended, But I'm just saying, with your big self, you had to step to them through Twitter and not man to man.
Yeah.
There's something wrong right there. I'm sorry. I'm old school. You understand? If I have a problem with you, I'm gonna come to you. Period.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like a girl and throw threats and insults online. That's weak. That's for punks. You understand? Right. So I'm already annoyed with that. I'm sorry. I gotta be real. I'm already annoyed with that because that's real. That's real. Come on, that's like vaginified actions right there. You understand? I just don't even. I don't even understand that whole logic. You understand? I just don't. You gonna go step to somebody on Twitter, on social media?
Right, but you didn't step to the dude.
You should be
who stepped to you. You didn't. You didn't step to the dude who stepped to you.
Exactly.
Publicly.
I'm not mad at them dudes for calling you out. I'm not mad at Tariq. I'm not mad at DL for calling you out because obviously you're a punk. You're a big oversized punk. Steroid injected punk. So screw you.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of him trying to play victim because he did that also with saying why he quit football so early because he said he couldn't take coaches yelling and the way they treated him. I'm like,
oh, so he's sensitive. Oh, so he's sensitive. Oh, poor boo boo.
So I gotta ask you,
Jesus Christ.
That situation. I know you, but you never know how somebody would react in that situation. Would you think about your career, or would you tap a jaw if somebody violated you like that in front of your woman?
You gotta tap a jaw. Nah, you gotta tap a jaw. There's listen, you know what? I'm tapping somebody's jaw. Let me just say this. If I'm a star, stop making me laugh, man. No, I'm just saying, if I'm a star, dude, and I've been in movies and all that stuff, whatever. You understand? And I may not be the lead role. You understand? I might not have that
cachet,
the lead role or anything like that. But yet I'm comical. People remember me. People like me. I'm tapping this jewel in the U.S. Guess what I'm doing? I'm stepping outside the U.S. You understand? There's a guy, ex-boxer named Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He makes a fantastic living outside of the U.S. being an actor, an entertainer. Right. So if he can do it, I should be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? I should have some type of appeal overseas, outside of America.
Well, how about this? We have to stop at some point being afraid of people, being afraid of white people.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Tyler Perry has a film lot. Oprah Winfrey has a network. Kathy Hughes has a network, TV One. There's
right.
What's the other network? Bounce TV, BET. Right. We got other black producers out there. So Terry, you still could get work.
Yeah.
What you afraid of? But that's that comes from that do it right here. We could do it right here, people.
The infamous, the infamous do it right here, people. But I'm just saying, man. And my man, Ronan just said something in the chat room. He was saying like, yo, and he's online talking that toxic masculinity. Cat, damn, excuse me. Cat looks like a He-Man doll, and he's on Twitter playing keyboard tough guy. Bingo. He just nailed it. Ronan just nailed it right there. Just nailed it. You know what I'm saying? And I totally agree with that. I can't stand dudes like that. Don't do the tough guy, the keyboard warrior now. Yo, come on.
Well, you know what, and this is the piggyback on what Ronan said. He's being tough guy to other black men who only voice their opinion. The dude that violated you is walking around scot-free, probably going, next time I said it on somebody's page, Terry Crews auditions might be held in a candlelit hotel room with champagne.
Yeah, exactly. The casting couch. You know what I'm saying? No Vaseline, like Ice Cube, Ice Cube song. No Vaseline, exactly. On the damn casting couch. You
Right.
know. I mean, come on, man. This is ridiculous,
And,
dude.
and then there's people that riding with Terry Crews and
Mm-hmm.
saying if he'd have hit the man, it would have been assault. I'm like, no, the man assaulted
Yeah,
him. He defended himself.
exactly.
That defending yourself has no limits on size, whether he's bigger than the dude or not. Dude shouldn't have touched him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. Nobody. Let me tell you something. If I'm in Hollywood and I'm doing my thing, blah blah blah, I'm making money and I got a good solid career, whatnot, and some old Caucasian guy roll up on me and I'm with my lady, and somebody try to it's a wrap, man.
And
I'm dead ass.
I won't stop you either. And
Yeah,
they'll
I hope
ask you
not. I hope
like
not because then you'll be on the floor. I'm shit trying to stop me.
it'd be like Mr.
He
Mac
going
Mac
down.
611. Why didn't you stop your partner from doing what he did? Hey man, he got violated.
Exactly.
Y'all lucky I ain't start swinging behind him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yo, yeah, Terry Crews, man, that's a herb right there, big time, man.
Yeah,
Just for that alone.
and guess what's funny? I get attacked by people saying, oh, you
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't call him a herb to his face. Yes, I would.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I would.
yeah, yeah. Well, he's soft. He's
A
soft the
woman
cakes. I
said,
already see it. He's soft the cakes.
you. She said I was the type of man who is the reason why our young brothers um don't come out when they get molested. And you know how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do you really know me?
No,
Because I speak out against child molestation, especially
exactly,
boys.
exactly.
We talked about the whole coaches thing
Mm-hmm.
and things that coaches were doing specifically at Penn State and Sandusky. You can
Right,
go check our archives if you don't believe me. Check the archives on BTR and our archives on YouTube
right.
on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I don't play with. And
No,
no, he's a grown man. He let another grown man violate him.
Jesus.
He could have even shoved him. He didn't have to punch him. He could have
Mm-hmm.
did something to defend himself. And he
Exactly.
just walked away.
So basically, I'm sorry, he's just soft. He's soft, because you probably would have said something to him because you already know he's soft. All that muscle stuff. Yeah, all that muscle stuff is just a show. You understand? You're not tough. You're confronting people on Twitter like a bitch. Yeah, I look at him like, yo, get out of here. You're a joke, man. You just swole up just for the presentation. There's no substance behind your little muscles. You understand? So whatever, nigga. You know? Damn. Just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Let me get into something else real quick.
No problem.
What do you think about that? This is something I really want to know because I'm hearing different things. What's up with Jamal on Empire, son? What's going on with that?
Yo,
With little Jussie Smollett and his attack his attack in Chicago with 2 a.m. strolling around trying to on the subway. Is subway even open that late? 2 a.m.
listen, we know people in Chicago, so
I want to.
I
I want to
already
know. I
inquired.
gotta. I gotta talk
I
to. I gotta
already
talk
asked.
to my man. Yeah.
I already
What
asked
What do you
certain
say? You inquire
questions.
with him. What do you say?
Hey,
Huh?
we have a section here in New York City. You know where I'm going with this. West Village.
Proceed. Gotcha.
West Village. Same type of
Gotcha.
situation. West Village,
Wow.
um, past the pier here.
Yeah.
We know what goes down over there. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, I hope and there's reports that might have been a setup because his producer, the dude that produces Empire, is trying to make a gay superhero movie, and this is the breaking point in getting that done. because this happened to Jussie. And listen,
Mm-hmm.
I like Jussie Smollett as an actor
Mm-hmm.
because he's done some other stuff that I like, and as a TV personality, I have no problem. I like him. I like him as an actor and a singer.
Right. Right.
I hope what happened was well. How can I word this? I hope what happened wasn't
Uh-huh.
wasn't a setup, and I hope they if it really went down like that, I hope they catch the people that did it. And if this was legitimate, I'm sorry he got hurt because
Right.
nobody should be hurt for being who they are, whether they are black and whether he is gay.
Mhm.
That's none of my business, and stuff like people shouldn't be attacked for who they are. You know,
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. But my thing is, damn. So you're saying that because of this, I think what's his name, Lee Daniels,
right?
um, with this whole gay superhero movie, TV. I don't know what it is. Probably a movie.
A movie,
Uh,
a movie.
so this is like supposed to be some type of publicity stunt.
Not a publicity stunt, but this is a way for that movie to get made. If you follow how business goes, or their community will step up and say, "Oh, we need a gay superhero." So, you know,
Okay, maybe I'm slow, but I'm not following it exactly to the T here. So this guy gets allegedly attacked,
right?
and now they want to try to say, "Oh, well, let's
Theoretically,
make." Hmm.
theoretically, this would be the jumping point on them saying, "See, Jussie Smollett got attacked, so we need to see a positive image and have a positive superhero." Just
Oh my God! Come on.
not saying that they've done it, but that's in the realm of possibility
Okay, now
because
I hear you. I hear you.
he just announced that he wanted to do that movie. I'd say less than a month ago, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Listen,
I,
hey,
I,
y'all can make that movie,
I mean, y'all can
and you
make that
don't
movie.
need and there was no need to do a whatever if that was you know a stunt or not. That didn't need to happen. You can get that done
Mm.
without doing that.
I mean, of
And
course,
like I
of
said, I
course.
sincerely hope Jussie Smith
Hmm.
wasn't attacked by
Hmm.
some racists, and I wish him a speedy recovery.
Well, you know what? My thing is, and I've been, trying to like see updates on, if they ever found like video evidence of this attack. And thus far, I haven't seen it. Of course, I may not be privy to that, but I haven't seen or heard any reports. The only thing that I heard that there was two people of interest at the
Mm-hmm.
time, but then later today they was talking about this, and they were talking about trying to find more people of interest. And I'm like, well, what happened to the two people of interest initially when the story broke?
Right,
Shortly after they said they
right.
had two people of interest, and then it seemed like the way I took it is they're clear. You know, those initial
Mm.
two are clear because now you're trying to find more people of interest. So
So how many people were there? I thought there were only two people that
there
attacked him.
were two, but they were talking about trying to find more. My thing is, again, if you're trying to find, is it because the other two initial people of interest were cleared of that? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You get
Hello?
what I'm saying, Mac?
I didn't hear
Hello?
you. You faded out.
No. Okay, I don't know why I'm still hooked up. What I'm saying is the initial two people of interest that they have on video, okay, they're just walking down the block, in like
Right.
a kind of in a shaded area, right? I'm asking if those two people were cleared or they were no longer considered suspects. That's why they're
Oh,
still
okay.
continuing to look for persons of interest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Is there video footage of him getting
yeah,
beat up?
I haven't heard anything. Maybe when Black Hatcher Production or Ronan Black can help me with this, but I haven't seen it. I haven't heard of it. If I'm wrong, please let me know. You know what I'm saying? So, they just today I saw a report where they were saying they're still looking for people of interest. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. In this day and age in technology, there should be video cameras everywhere. You understand? In the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially in Chicago, because Chicago, the blocks are hot. You understand? So I'm sure they have to have video cameras everywhere. So if this actually occurred, I would find it rather strange that there's no type of video evidence whatsoever. So I don't know. To me, it's really up in the air. And I don't want to call dude a liar or he fabricated stuff. I really don't want to do that. And if he did actually suffer, it's a damn shame. You understand? Right. And again, just like you, no one should suffer that. But and maybe I'm wrong for saying this, but yo, I need to see some type of video. I'm sorry, I had to call like it is. If this truly happened to you in the streets, and then again, you're going to 2 a.m. in the morning, you're a star. Where's your security? You understand? No, I'm not trying to be funny. Yo, listen, my thing is this. Yo,
what was you doing in that area anyway?
Thank you. And that's another thing. And here's another thing. You don't even have to go outside to get an order. Yo, I'm average Joe Public. If I could go on my phone and use Uber Eats to have something delivered to me, why can't you?
Or Seamless.
Why would
or
whatever. You understand? Why can't you? You understand? It's walking down some area in Chicago at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very fishy, and I guess we'll find out more to come.
Yeah, I don't know. And my man Roland Black just said, I haven't seen any video footage. Yeah, I mean, come on. Video cameras are everywhere. Everybody knows this. You might not get a great shot, but you'll see something. We see it on the news. We turn on the news every morning, man. You see this stuff. So what's happening here? Again, I don't want to really call it. I really hope this is not a hoax or whatever, or fabricate. Man, credibility. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Yeah, initially when I heard the story, I was upset. I'm like, oh damn, that's messed up.
Right,
that's sad.
I know that probably one of the last things I'll say on this. When my lady was saying earlier about this, that she felt like, well, maybe the ratings are low on Empire, and I kind of chuckled a bit when she said that, and I said, well, you know what, stranger shit has happened. You never know. Yeah, I'm not going to throw everything out the window.
Also, with these cameras, certain things and certain situations are really just what they are. Somebody pointed a camera and said, "Action."
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know. This is just
something seems weird. Off on it.
Yeah, for sure. Something seems definitely off. So we'll continue to monitor this. As it should be quite interesting if it ever gets to an end, so to speak. Probably the last thing I'm gonna talk about real quick is Kamala Harris and now Cory Booker have thrown their hat in the presidential election ring. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you know what I said earlier.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Huh?
You know what I said earlier, right?
What did you say?
Every black person ain't for us to support. Every black person ain't
Thank
family.
You.
Let me quickly say what I gotta say about Kamala Harris.
Please.
She checks off several boxes. She got a black name, Kamala Harris. That's a black name. Check. She went to a HBCU. Howard University. Check number 2. 3. She is a sorority member of Alpha Phi Alpha, I believe. Ski Wee. Ski Wee. Check that box. 4. She made a video where she was dancing to Cardi B. Check, I'm down with hip
Oh
hop.
Lord.
5. And this is where she starts to fall off the slope. She mentioned Tribe Called Quest, right? Now you know I'm a hip hop head. I love hip hop. I grew up with hip hop. I know several hip hop artists. Hip hop is my shit.
Right.
So she mentioned a Tribe Called Quest, and she said, "I'm down with Fife Dog." Fife has been dead. May he rest in peace. May he rest in power. Fife been dead for 2 years. Now let me get to her. She got a white husband. If you look at her track record in Oakland, it's not good when it comes to our people and the things that she's held policies over. And Cory Booker, I ain't feeling that dude. If you look at his political track record in Newark. So I'm pass the mic back to you, my brother.
Brother, let me tell you something. With Kamala Harris, well, you know, I could give less than 2 fucks if she's married to a white guy, Chinese guy, you know what I'm saying, Indian guy. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is simply her policy. She's not for us. You understand? As you had said earlier up this topic, you know, every black person isn't for us that's in office. You understand? And as my man, I think Black Actor said, Obama clones, and I totally agree. I totally agree with that statement. You know, her policies, they're not for us. What really came off, and maybe it wasn't in the right, I don't know if I should say right time, but I saw a video. I couldn't even believe it. My boy Morgan had posted this where this broad had actually did a salute to Wakanda. Have you seen that thing?
Yeah, I saw it.
Bro, I said this had to be scripted. It had to be scripted. I said, there's no way this can be real. This is like Photoshop or video. What it had to be. It couldn't be real.
She taping hard.
Bro, I lost it. I literally lost it when I saw that. I was like a black Michael Rappaport going off on a rant when I saw that. You know, so I should have videotaped it and just put it out there. But that's another story. But I'm just saying, Mike, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? And you're carping, and I see that fake, phony bullshit. And, you know, combine what you said about her dancing to Cardi B and her, you know, last name, first name, blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't care if she's eating chicken with hot sauce. Fuck all that. That bitch is not for us. But we will vote for her.
Oh, yeah.
We will vote for her.
I told you she check all the boxes.
We will vote for her. You understand? And that's a shame. You know,
she's not bad on the eyes.
Whatever.
Another box check.
Yeah, whatever. Not my type, but whatever.
No, she ain't my type either. But I'm telling you what I see from our people.
Okay.
All the boxes is checked, son.
Okay. But they're you know, and that's the thing that really bothers me about our people. You know, because we are going for the okey doke. You understand? We're not really being logical. You understand when it comes to matters like this. You know, we just say, oh, okay, this is a black person, we're gonna support them. You understand? And we're gonna try to vote. But then when if they unfortunately get in office, now they're gonna be, you know, instituting policies that doesn't benefit the people that put them in. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Why even do that? Why even bother? That's stupid. It's moronic. You know what I'm saying? Cory Booker, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. You know what I mean? And again, you know, this is becoming a very disturbing trend. And the bottom line about all this, man, is you parade these pretenders use that pretend they care about us by carping and shucking and jiving to get our votes, and they're not going to do shit for us. When you put one of these person who is not Bernie Sanders, that's what's going to lead to Trump getting 4 more fucking years. You watch. You watch. He's going to get 4 more years. I guarantee you that shit. Because you keep pretending. Oh, God. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Nah, every time when I saw, how they started marketing her to us, I just started laughing. I'm like, oh snap.
Mm-hmm.
She Hillary Clinton black version. What you
exactly,
sister? What you caping for? What you caping for?
mm-hmm.
But again, we don't have these discussions with these people when they in our face. The community, those who are politically active, and y'all want change, but I don't see a lot of change. This is America. You know, this idiot is president, so I don't see much change. Y'all need to get at people politically, but we don't know how to do that. When those people in your face, don't dance with them. You know, what's Charmaine? I call him Charmaine.
Right,
Charmaine the bitch.
right,
When he had Hillary Clinton on his show, he shucked and jived with her. She pulling out hot sauce. Roland Martin, you had her in your face. You dancing with her. No. If Mac had her on in the paint, Mac is going to ask her some hard ass questions. Mac is
right,
going to ask her, what are you going to do for our community? What are you going to do for not just our community, but what you going to do for people in general?
mm-hmm.
Other people. I'm going to put you to
Mm-hmm.
that test. And we want to shuck, jive, and laugh and coon and skin and grin when people are in our face and don't ask those questions. What
Right.
policies are you going to change? What are you going to do about education for our communities?
There you go.
What are you going to do about healthcare?
Yep.
What are you going to do about the economy? What are you
Mm-hmm.
going to do about
Yeah.
science?
If any of those fools ever appeared on In the Paint, they'd be annoyed. They'd be pissed off. You understand? Because we're not gonna be like Charlotte bitch or Roland Martin or whatnot. You understand what I'm saying? We're not gonna be like them because we're gonna give it to them hard. You
Right,
understand? And be real. You understand? Because that's the only way you can be with phonies like this. You have to expose these jackasses. Because if they ain't being real, then they don't need to be there.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Have a seat. Have several fucking seats. You
To
understand? And again, this is what pisses me off because I'm sorry, man. Give me a second here, dude. My
my
thing
bad.
that pisses me off, bro, is no, it's all good, brother. The thing that pisses me off, dude, is the DNC puts these phonies out there. You know what I'm saying? And what really tripped me out was a report that Hillary wants to run in 2020, and I'm like, why? We didn't learn the first time, stupid bitch. You know, nobody likes you.
Yo,
Nobody fucking
she
trusts you.
she
Nobody fucking trusts you.
hold on. She's the Adrian Broner of politics.
I love it.
How
I
many
love it.
L's
I
you
love
gonna
it.
take?
Yo, but I'm just I love it though. But I'm just saying, you gonna keep parading these people out there, except for the one person that I have to say, my man Hollop said it, that was curb stomping the shit out of Trump, and that was Bernie Sanders. You understand? And that was it. Okay. He was killing him. He was killing him.
Right,
But yet they want to parade Hillary out. And you seen what happened. You understand?
right,
Now you mess with one of these other pretenders, these jokers, you're gonna get the same result again. It's a bunch of fucking idiots. You understand? So we got just, and I think what's his name? I love this one skit on Saturday Night Live when Dave Chappelle was hosting, and they redid the election night, and I thought that was just brilliant. It was hilarious, you know, because at the end he was like, "Oh, don't worry." This Dave Chappelle was like, "Oh, don't worry, 8 years are gonna fly by." Hit it right on the head. Hit it right on the fucking head. Dave Chappelle.
right,
There you have it. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. Mm-hmm.
right. And we as a people don't we have no savvy when it comes to politics.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
None.
like
None.
like like Black at your production said earlier, we get caught up in the sentiment of a black person and get
Right.
emotional, and those people really aren't for us. I really don't trust too many black politicians that are out there. I
Right.
don't think really none of them, and most of them get swayed anyway once they get to a certain point and they've been in office for a certain amount of time, and
Exactly.
that's why we got the BAIO, and why we on some land infrastructure and nationhood off
Mhm.
these shores, man.
Yeah, I totally support that. I totally support that because you're not getting it done here. You can't for all the we could do it right here. No, you can't. And it's a shame. You're gonna see one day. One day you'll see. You'll learn. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna learn the hard way
No,
because
they
it's
don't want to
nothing.
learn. They want to stay in
Well,
misery
no,
and stay up
no,
under
they want to
the.
stay, but they're gonna see. But Mac, they're gonna see. They're gonna see. They are gonna see. They're gonna learn the hard way. You understand? They are gonna learn because they will see. They're hard headed right now. They're not trying to hear it right now. But until they have that quote unquote nigga wake up moment, which they should have had already,
Mhm.
home when it really fucking hits home, then they'll see.
Well, let
Then
me
they'll get
ask
it.
you a question. What white Democrats are out there besides Bernie
They have
and Hillary?
they have I'm trying to I can't even think of the names right now, Mac. So you have to excuse me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I can't even think of anybody right now. No, I can't think of anybody right now.
Yo,
Um,
oh, you should just get your
I
shoes. You should just get your shoes, and you could tap dance with Kamala. Y'all can go and dancing with the stars.
why would I want to be with that bitch? Why would you even suggest something like that? I'm not fucking with that whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with that bed wench. Why would you even put that out there? You know what I'm saying? I want to be associated with that. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I saw
You
that
better.
video with her dancing to Cardi B, and I was like, "Wow, she pulled a Hillary Clinton. She is really caping,
Yeah,
and she don't have to cap."
exactly. I'm not doing that. Get out of here. You know, y'all be better off voting for me. Period. You know what I'm saying?
I vote for you, bro.
You already know that. Matter of fact, I might probably get assassinated, you know, because after I put out what I want to get done here in this country, or you know what I'm saying, I'd be shot right off the
Of
bat.
course, though. They said, "Whoa,
Yeah,
he
we
trying
gonna
to he
yeah
trying to do too much."
yeah. You trying to do too much free education, free healthcare. Oh yeah, we gotta kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Along with a whole list, a laundry list of stuff I do to change shit up and kind of balance the scales in this
Right.
society because it's totally unbalanced, you know. So, but they'd put a bullet in my head immediately. As soon as I stepped or inauguration, I'd be killed, you know.
First of
So,
all, Cory Booker ain't gonna win because he not married.
well, you had said something.
Oh, I was getting ready to mention that too.
Well, you go right ahead because I thought it was funny.
Oh, Cory Booker isn't married. I think the dude is on the DL anyway. And especially you dating Gail King, Oprah's homegirl.
Right,
They both all about beards. So
right,
I, I already know what I'm looking at when I see Cory Booker. And nah, it ain't flying, homie.
right,
Um
right.
he he messed up when he was when he held office in New Jersey. All his policies was horrid.
Yeah, man. It's like I said, you got a bunch of pretenders. This guy gonna get elected again. He gonna get reelected. That's just what it is. He gonna get reelected, man. You know?
Oh, these are Ronan Black said the Democrats Kirsten Gillibrand, Juan Castro, Tulsi Gabbard,
Okay.
Elizabeth Warren, and
All
Biden.
right.
Biden. Oh, I forgot
Did he
about Joe
rent?
Biden. Joe Biden might run also.
And also he mentioned Gillibrand, right? Yeah.
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 Joe Biden, it's Obama part two if you were
Right.
to elect him.
Right.
He
Right.
he
Right.
he do similar as you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and eh.
Yeah.
Joe should have ran when he had the chance. He would have won.
Right.
He'd have beat.
Exactly.
I think he would have beat the idiot that currently holds office. But then again,
Right. Right. Yeah, he
you
would have
know,
beat Trump. He would have beat Trump. It might have been close, but he would have beat Trump. But dude, man, out of that, let me take a quick look at that. Those names again. Gillibrand, no. Castro, no. Uh, Gabbard, no. Elizabeth Warren, no. And Biden, I have to say at this point, probably a no. Yeah, he is in. Yeah, he gonna get 8 years in. I'm sorry,
yeah,
because I don't see out of that list that was just, and then the two other blackies. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Nah, it's a dub. This man getting 8 years in. You understand? And that's just a fucking shame. A fucking shame. You know, shameful. Because all the other Democrats, they're not gonna do shit for us. They ain't gonna do shit for us. They ain't gonna do shit for the society. You know, working class people and others on this line or whatnot. You
right.
know, stuff that we should
Oh,
have. They're not gonna subscribe to. They're not gonna do
right,
for us. Period.
right.
You know, they're not gonna institute any type of policies for us.
Right.
And we don't get it because we keep putting these people in based on the fact, oh well, the skin color or man, stop. We need to do what it comes down to is we need to do more research on these people, these
Right.
candidates, and what they stand for, and then make a conscious, logical decision.
Right. Right. I wanted to go into the economic lane a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, New York, the minimum wage is now $15 here in New York.
Mm-hmm.
$15 an hour. New Jersey is still behind, but they're gradually gonna go up to $15 an hour, like
Okay.
$1 every year. I think New Jersey is at $11 an hour. That's the minimum
Wow.
wage. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I saw a report in this one guy, he was saying it would be bad for the businesses if when the wages go up to $15 an hour and blah blah blah. I'm like, man, stop it. Stop it.
Hmm.
If the wages
Mm-hmm.
go up, people spend more money. People do, you know, which the economy will be better.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart, logical thinking. Also, most of these companies can afford, like McDonald's. McDonald's can't afford to pay their workers $15 an hour when they're $1 billion company.
Let me tell you something about McDonald's, bro. If you don't mind me jumping in.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something about McDonald's. People, they see these guys are going to be making $15 an hour and shit. But let me just say this real quick. They're slick, and hopefully they're slick because they'll give them $15 an hour. But guess what? They're not working 40 hours a week,
Right,
huh?
right,
They're not
right.
getting 40
Also,
hours a week. They're getting part-time hours.
right.
You
Well,
understand? So again, what's the whole point of getting $15 an hour if you're not getting 40 hours a
right,
week? If you're not getting full-time hours, you understand? If you
right,
pull in like 28 or 32 hours a week and whatnot, and then if you're not working full time, what kind of benefits are you getting? What type of health benefits are you getting alongside that?
right. Then you have to
So,
still get another. Like I have there's a
mm-hmm,
Starbucks I go to, and
mm-hmm,
I'm cool with the people that work in there. They all know
okay,
me.
okay.
So one of them, she's in school, she's in college, but she works at Starbucks, but then she has a second job. She works in a restaurant, which means she's doing both. Both jobs are paying her. Hello. You still there?
Yeah, man,
Oh,
I'm still there.
oh, both jobs are paying her part-time hours because she
Mm,
said she could work a full-time job. She just hasn't like found one, so she has to make the income she wants. She has to work 2 part-time jobs to make a
mm.
full-time salary, which is crazy.
Right. It is. It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And man, what's really messed up, dude, is I could, I know Jersey, but I don't live out there.
Right.
So I don't know the whole if it's I would imagine it's somewhat similar to New York, maybe a little bit cheaper, cost of living. Um, but still, man, yo, people, working class people, they have to live. You understand? And to pay these low wages, and have people, have to get 2 jobs just to understand. Look at the rising cost of transportation. You
Mm-hmm.
got to clothe yourself, you got to feed yourself, and any other, expenses as well that play into that. Yo, it's just not right, man. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? It just isn't. It's just, and yet you have these corporations that are making millions, fuck, billions of dollars, in which they can afford to give people decent living wages to live. You understand? I mean, my God, save money. You understand? Average Jane and Joe Public, they can barely save. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fucking shame. Come on. But yet, this is the land of the free and all that. Oh, please. Bullshit. It just really boggles my mind when I think about it, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just nonsense. It's not right. It's just
Right.
not fucking right at all.
Right.
And
And
it's not
to
cool.
add
Everything,
on,
yo, yeah, I work at a place. Yeah, go ahead, man. Huh?
also uh restaurants are raising their prices. Like I think
Everything, dude.
Five Guys went up like they went up $1 on one of their
Mm-hmm.
meals, like one of their main
Mm-hmm.
meals. It went up from 7.95 to 8.95. And
Mm-hmm.
other restaurants have also raised their prices like slightly, but still, why y'all raising the prices of your product?
Dude, man, it's ridiculous, bro. It's mad ridiculous, man. I'm just like, yo, come on. I just can't anymore. And again, these companies, $1 billion franchises, you know what I'm saying? They're
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion businesses. And you mean to tell me you can't give people, like I said, people can't save money, man. They can't save
Mm-hmm.
money. They scraping pennies together to pay their fucking rent. You understand? And to
Yep.
survive. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's becoming the future is looking bleak for a lot of people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then
Homelessness is already a problem, and it's gonna get greater. You
right,
know?
right. I gotta address New York City housing. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
y'all got people not um they not getting no heat that they pay rent for. How about they stop paying y'all? On the 30th, you don't get paid your rent
Mm-hmm.
until I get my heat on.
Yeah, bro, it's disgusting. I've seen a situation with Nitro, and these people are just getting a shaft, dude. They're just getting a major shaft, and it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Because what stands out to me is the fact that there's a lot of corruption going on. Like I said, a lot of corruption, a lot of phoniness, a lot of fakeness. People not doing their jobs, obviously. But yeah, getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Payoffs, bribes are probably involved. Wouldn't surprise me. Any type of bullshit that can happen in Nitra is going on behind the scenes, and that's why you have people without heat. You have people that have. I saw one video, which I don't know if you guys saw it, but which is totally disgusting. I seen rats on the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
sink.
Right.
Rats, not one or two. Like I saw like about 5 or 6 that were in the kitchen on the sink. You got people living like this, and yet they're paying rent, and they can't get hot water, they can't get heat. You understand? They're living in horrible conditions. You got lead. The lead paint is chipping from the walls and in the ceilings. Come on, not doing a job. Heads needs to roll from management. I'm sorry, because they're not doing a job, but yet they're taking that salary though. They got no problem getting paid and living their life. You understand? Wherever they live, they got no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? But yet you don't want to do what's right by the people. You understand? Come on, it's bullshit, man. You know, heads need to roll. Stop with the talking. Oh, we're gonna get a monitor from federal. Fuck all that shit. You need to get into their ass and get the people responsible for those that should be making changes and making it better for people in housing. You need to fire those people. They don't need to have a job because they're not doing their job.
Well said, bro.
It's just sickening, bro. Thank you, brother. It's just, it's just wrong, man. It's wrong. It's just this. We're just living in really bad times, man, and it's not getting any better. You know what I'm saying? And it probably will never get better because, people are just selfish. People in power are selfish, or they care about themselves, and that's just what it is, man. They just care about themselves and money that they're getting. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. It breaks my heart, man. It really does, because it's just not right. There's nobody there. There's nobody there to fix it. Because just like today, they made the announcement of they're going to appoint a federal monitor. You really think that this monitor, whoever it is, they say it's going to take maybe about a little less than a month to appoint somebody. They interview several, candidates. But do you really think in your heart of hearts that anything's going to get done? Nope. I think it's going to be the same shit. They're just throwing shit out there. You understand? And as like a placebo effect. Oh, this person's here, everything's going to be better. I don't think so. And if it does get better, it'll be minimal. It won't be anything of sustaining. So it's a shame. It's a shame. And that's it, brother. That's it. Well, Mac, I think I'm going to shut it down because, as always, I got to do my thing tomorrow. 12-hour deal, but thank you for allowing me to be part of this platform, you know what I'm saying? And of course, thanks to our people that was in the chat room. And I appreciate everybody's comments and of course, more importantly, I always appreciate your support. So let me just throw this out there. People, if you enjoy our stuff, if you are on social media of any Facebook, Google Plus, whatever it is, Instagram, shout us out. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I also would like to have feedback from the shows that we do, man. And if we're bad, let us know. We take constructive criticism and if there's anything we can improve on, or if you love it, shout it out. Spread it on social media. These guys, they're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And they grassroots and they're trying to build up. So we can only be as good as you make us. You understand? So if you're really there for support, I just want to see it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a horrible request. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's ITP, the number 4, Life, LIFE. You understand? And let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. So with that being said, Matt, peace out. Thank you. People
Wait, I got one more thing to say.
Much love and support. I
got one more thing to say. Freaking Denver Nuggets are beating the Houston Rockets at halftime 83-77. No, 83-70 something. But goddamn, 160 points in the first half.
Well, we in that age of basketball, brother.
And I'm gonna end it at that.
No doubt. My man. All right, so blessings, people, and thanks for tuning in. And y'all have a great weekend. And stay warm. But even though it's gonna get warmer, but I'm no weatherman. Yeah, stay warm. All right, so peace out, folks.
All right, peace, y'all. Thank you.